Alright, let's give this a shot. I'm a complete vlog video rookie. I forgot my microphone at home. I live about 10 miles away. Don't have a lot of time to go get it. I'm going to just shoot a video. Might end up redoing it. So, official intro. My name is Kevin Rasmussen, Rasmussen Fishing. I am not some young 20-something-year-old kid, obviously, lives with his parents and has all the time in the world to do these fishing videos. I just have a passion for fishing. Love sharing info, tips, tricks, stuff that I found that I like. Yes, I'm pro staff with a couple companies. I will tell you if I am. I'm not about just pushing pro staff things. I support other companies that I believe in. Anybody I believe in, I will give advice. It's just my nature. I love finding a deal. I love finding a product for somebody. I'm somewhat considered a go-to guy. Some guy, I get a guy last night at work. Hey, do you have any 13 fishing rods? I said, yeah. Oh yeah, ice fishing? He said, no, open water. So I have one. I'll be honest with you, I have one. It was a very expensive combo I bought at a show a couple years ago, and right afterwards I got pro staff gig with Enigma Fishing. So I don't have a lot of time with it, and I told him that, and he was looking for a muskie rod. He said 13 fishing's going on sale at Fleet Farm. I said, oh, okay, yeah, they're good rods. The Sportsman show is coming up in a couple weeks. You go into that, and he said, who are you pro staff for? And I told him I'm a pro staff for Enigma rods, and said they'd be at the show, but that's it. I'm not here to push products. I'm here to just give some advice, And with anything, I had a guy, where can I get my Bobcat sandblasted and painted? I'm a big car guy, if you don't know. I flip old cars, build old cars, sell old cars, as a hobby. And so I get a lot of questions like that, and I love sharing knowledge. This week I found a good deal in Cabela's, and a carry item that you would put in your waistband for protection, if you get what I'm saying, And I happen to own the same one. Told a bunch of guys at work, hey, pick this up, man. It's $100 off normal price. It's a good product, and one of the guys did, and it just, I don't know, it makes me feel good to find people deals and give them a heads up on something I might know about, Rasmussen Fishing. Well, I named it Rasmussen Fishing. Obviously, it's my last name, but it doesn't start with that. My dad has been bass fishing ever since he was a kid. His grandparents had a place in the Ozarks. I grew up with him and my uncle at bass fishing tournaments down in Missouri, southern Missouri, up here. Once we moved up here, I'm in Minnesota, Wisconsin, all that stuff, and my dad, myself, my brother-in-law does probably more tournaments than me and my brother do put together. We're all bass fishermen. Love the sport. It is growing immensely among young kids, young guys. That's great. Back when I was in school, we didn't have high school bass fishing, college bass fishing team sponsorships to go to college. It just wasn't available. I did take, right out of school, right out of high school, you kind of fade away from, the things that you do with your dad, and you go do your own thing and be your own person. So there's a period of years where I didn't fish a whole lot. I got back into bass fishing a lot, probably 5 years ago. Started fishing tournaments. My buddy Tanner got me into tournaments, and now me and my dad fish them together. I got a good group of buddies that I went to high school with who are bass fishermen who didn't bass fish at all when they were in high school, which is awesome. I mean, it's a great sport. I love it, and I just want to, this vlog video YouTube thing, super awkward for me. I don't like being on camera, especially when other people are in the room. It's just weird to me. I'll probably get more comfortable as time goes, but I'd like to videotape all the shenanigans and some of the tournaments and stuff. I bought some GoPros last year. I didn't take a lot of video because I was too caught up, and I bought a new boat last year. Me and my dad are fishing out of a new boat. I bought a 19.5 foot Triton with a 200, so I was caught up with running the boat, running the graphs, running the front of the boat, to worry about cameras. Tournaments, I'm used to being the guy in the back who shows up half awake and fishes, but Had to be Johnny on the spot last year. Couple weeks, well, at the end of April, going down to Missouri again, going down to Table Rock Lake, fishing a tournament. Did it last year. My dad and brother did it the year before that too. It's probably my brother's 5th one, and his buddies that you'll see on my videos coming up, they've been doing it for 10 years probably. It's a cool little tournament. I got a guy from work going to, and then another guy that I've known forever and fished with before in tournaments, Sean McWilliams. He's going to be my partner coming up here. So a lot of good stuff coming up. I'm going to do a lot of review videos, kind of review, products, you know, here you go, introduce products, sales, stuff like that. I mean, if anybody follows the spring classic sale that Bass Pro does every year, Pro Qualifier 2s, Bass Pro Reels, they go on sale every year, $50, half price. You can't beat it. I bought 2. I don't even need them. I don't even have rods for them. I don't know why, but I bought them. Yeah, I'm with some good companies, good pro staff companies. I appreciate all them. Thank you to them. Enigma rods. I'll go through those extensively later videos. Enigma rods, X-Zone lures, Riot baits. My good buddy Tanner that I mentioned before is starting a fishing and bait company coming up. Lots of good stuff coming up there. Anarchy Fishing is the name of that. Also with Rod Glove, you know, rod stocks and crankbait protectors and stuff so your hooks don't get caught up in your carpet and all that stuff. Who else? Yeah, I mean, I'm not just going to share pro staff stuff. I'm going to share stuff that I'm confident about, that I think are great products. And I might veer out of fishing a little bit. Just did a bunch of work to my truck, tow rig. That goes along with fishing. I put a lift in it, tires. I love the tires I put on it. I got summer tires and winter tires because winters are harsh up here. Salt is harsh on tires and wheels. So put a topper on my truck. I got all kinds of little tips and tricks there you'll see in videos coming up. I got all kinds of little cheap stuff you can do to your bass boat and your ice fishing sled. Stuff like that. I just, once again, I'm not some cute Instagram girl or some kid that has all the time in the world to edit video. I'm a 38-year-old guy with a wife and a kid, and I just have a passion for fishing. Blue collar worker, union worker. I work a ton, work a lot. Ended up working a lot this winter. Didn't hardly get to get on the ice. I got on the ice twice this year. So there won't be a whole lot of ice fishing videos till next year. It's starting to get warm out. Stuff gets dangerous, slushy, sloppy, get your truck stuck on the ice. I'm not interested in that. Just getting ready for spring. Can't wait. Got some big stuff coming up. And yeah, stay tuned. Thanks, guys.